Steamboat Sailors are getting ready to take on the Castle View SABRECATS. It's boys lacrosse right here on your Steamboat Sailor Sports Connection. If the technology gods smile.
Name an event that's fun for the whole family. Answer is Survey Says, presented by Alpine Bank on Friday, April. In part by Easy 94.1. That's nextpagelearning.org. Brought to you in part by Easy 94.1. Name an event that's fun for the whole family. Answer is Survey Says, presented by Alpine Bank on Friday, April 10 at Wild Horse Theatre, a game night supporting Next Page Learning Centre, formerly Steamboat Reading, with great prizes for the teams and audience, snacks and drinks, and plenty of laughter. Visit nextpagelearning.org for more information and tickets. That's nextpagelearning.org. Brought to you in part by Easy 94.1. Name an event that's fun for the whole family. Name an event that's fun for the whole family. Answer is Survey Says, presented by Alpine Bank on Friday, April 10 at Wild Horse Theatre, a game night supporting Next Page Learning Centre, formerly Steamboat Reading, with great prizes for the teams and audience, snacks and drinks, and plenty of laughter. Visit nextpagelearning.org for more information and tickets. That's nextpagelearning.org. Brought to you in part by Easy 94.1.
I think he's going to have a really dominant year. Again, he plays for a weak team, but I think he's going to have more wins and a similar ERA. And who's better than Shohei? I will say this, Rich.
Hey, this is Cheech, and this is Chong, and you're listening to Covino and Rich, so listen up.
To get the rest of what Covino and Rich said, podcast it by searching Covino and Rich. And as always, you can hear Covino and Rich weekdays at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific on Fox Sports Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's Colin Cowherd, outspoken.
I know it's uncomfortable and nobody wants to talk about it.
It's the Herd.
This is
the The Herd.
That's what this is.
Man of the people.
People don't want Socrates or Aristotle. They want a guy.
Oh, did I mention outspoken?
I'm sorry, guys, but unpopular opinion. Rivalries are overrated.
It's The Herd with Colin Cowherd. Listen every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific.
Wow.
Right here on Fox Sports Radio.
No competition, they want to be just like me.
We love it when others say they're number one rated sports network because we know it's not true.
Boom, boom.
We have the real numbers. Huge, robust numbers.
It's huge. This is a big story.
And it's all because of you.
Hey, so far so good. I think you guys do an incredible job.
The real listeners.
I'm just enjoying listening. Thank you guys for the entertainment.
We are.
Yeah.
Fox Sports Radio. One. FS1. To find FS1 on your television, go to foxsports.com for details. FS1. Go to foxsports.com for details.
All right, we're back, and we're getting to your phone calls. Some Crossfire in a minute, old school and 50 hits. Covino and Rich on Fox Sports Radio. Live from the Fox Sports Radio studio. Are you into video games? Yeah, what are video games, yeah? Video games, babe.
What a video game, see?
I know, celebrity, yeah. Celebrities are just a good time. The Global Gaming League is a video game league with celebrity-owned teams from T-Pain to Neo, competing in everything from Call of Duty to Tetris. Sign up now and join the league at globalgamingleague.com. And professional wrestling fans, the action continues every week. TNA Wrestling, TNA Thursday Night Impact every week. Don't miss the adrenaline, the drama, and the total nonstop action as you watch your favorite TNA wrestling stars. For showtimes and more information, visit TNAWrestling.com.
And speaking of wrestling, I saw a great clip. You know what? I'll tell you about it later. It has to do with the $1 Million Man. But have you ever wiped with a dry, single ply, toilet paper and wondered, is this as good as it gets? Well, it's not. It gets a lot better thanks to the wet extra large power of Dude Wipes. And when we say extra large, we mean business, no matter what the size of your mess. From top to bottom, Dudes has you covered for a confident clean. They comfortably clean up whatever TP leaves behind. No more maintenance wipes.
Debris? No way. Irritation? Not a chance. It's time to make the trade of the season and switch from TP to wet extra large Dude Wipes.
Start experiencing that confident clean. Dude Wipes gives you 100% plant-based natural fibers, a variety of scents and sensations, mint, chill, shea butter. Protect your end zone. Join the movement for cleaner movements and live that skid-free life.
Available on Amazon, all major retailers nationwide. Dude Wipes, best clean, pants down.
All right, rapid fire, then we go to DB for an update. Rapid fire, Babe Ruth, we bring him up. Our pal John Boy had a tweet like, what do you think Babe Ruth would have thought of the animatronic hand throwing out the first pitch last night? And we said, well, yeah, I wonder what else Babe would have been.
Name an event that's fun for the whole family. Answer is Survey Says, presented by Alpine Bank on Friday, April 10.
Hey, guys. Hey, even though things change, they stay the same. I was a waiter at Gallagher Steakhouse, 100-year-old steakhouse. Babe Ruth used to hang out there, and it's cool that I worked the place he hung out at. And cool. I used to go to the Mosholu golf course in the Bronx. I used to hang out at that golf course, and he loved playing that. It was dirt when I played it, but it's cool that I actually worked and played a course that he hung out at. So things do stay the same, too.
That is cool.
That is really cool.
I think that is cool.
Well, there's bars in New York City. Downtown, Rich, where George Washington used to go to those bars.
My wife used to always bring, like, if we had people visit us in New York, we'd go to a place where this was George Washington's favorite bar.
Yeah.
One of our viewers.
For more information and tickets, that's next page.
That Fenway Park is still being used.
That's crazy.
Oh, they're still using Fenway, huh?
Let's wrap it up. Bang, bang.
Yeah.
Who we got?
John in South Carolina.
John.
Hey, guys, I got two things for you. Number one is technologies like gloves, how they make bats, how they track everything,
Name an event
like that.
Oh, my exit velocity? What does that even mean, she?
Yeah. Yeah, wait till you want to see my wind-up? Yeah, they don't have wind-ups anymore, babe. What do you mean they don't have wind-ups? Yeah. You'd be so mad about it.
information and tickets, that's next page.
Before we
At Easy 94.1.
Jimmy in Florida.
Jimmy! What's up, man?
Yeah, I've got two things, actually. The first thing is I think he'd be shocked about the 104-mile-an-hour fastballs they throw today.
Dude.
Most of the pitchers pitched about 80 back then.
As Aroldis Chapman takes the mound for the Red Sox, yeah. These dudes throw heat.
And secondly, with said 104-mile-an-hour fastball, I think he would get drilled in the head for trying to call a shot.
Yeah. Wait, you mean I can't call my shots?
You're not getting around 104 mile per hour with a 44-ounce bat unless you're the Babe. I don't know.
Yeah, he threw some real heaters, huh?
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you guys for all the feedback. A lot of fun today. Opening day in baseball. Let's go to Dan Beyer for an update. See what's going on around the world of sports. Dan.
Hey, guys, the Red Sox trying to close things out in Cincinnati. It's 3-0 Boston right now in the bottom of the 9th inning, where opening day should start in Cincinnati, but a few other games caught it, including last night's game in San Francisco. Also played earlier today, Pirates and Mets. Mets won that.
Name an event that's fun for the whole family. Answer is Survey Says, presented by Alpine Bank. This Friday evening at Wild Horse Theatre.
What? Company is downright annoying.
Payment Solutions is a home team for point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more, and a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors, your home team.
This is Todd Ellens with the Law Office of Ellens & Strom. We are proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Hard work and persistence are the key ingredients to succeeding in sports and in the courtroom. At Ellens & Strom, we have attorneys that handle nearly all types of legal matters. Contact us at ellensstrom.com to schedule a meeting with a lawyer today. That's ELENZSTROM.com. The Law Office of Ellens & Strom, a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
Recent research shows that traditional radio outpaces nearly every other channel in media efficiency. Audio offers the rare combination of scale, affordability, and effectiveness. Time and time again, our clients recognize that when marketers allow a portion of their ad budget to audio, the results are often powerful. Win more customers and grow your bottom line. If you're a local business owner and want to spend your local ad dollars wisely, visit us at steamboatradio.com.
Hi, this is Jimmy from Builders First Source, now in 2 locations here in Steamboat Springs, and we're proud to support Steamboat Sailor Sports on KTYV Sports on FM. At Builders First Source, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School Sports. Builders First Source, now with 2 locations east of downtown Steamboat on Pine Grove Road and west of town on 13th Street. Good luck to all the high school teams across the Yampa Valley.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hi, I'm Paxton Zuck. I play midfield and I'm number 12. I've been playing lacrosse since 4th grade. My goals for the team this year are to make a deep playoff run, and personally, I just want to progress a lot. Outside of lacrosse, I play soccer in the fall and I also ski in the winter. My favorite class in school is applied engineering because it's really fun and we get to be creative. Next summer, I plan on going to Guatemala on a trip to interact with people there and do homestays. Plans after graduation, go to college and be an architect or engineer. My favorite movie is Ferris Bueller's Day Off because it's super funny. My favorite book is Hatchet because it's just a classic. I'm Paxton Zuck, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hey there, this is Kenny Reisman with the agency Steamboat Springs. And if you're listening to this ad right now, it means you're paying attention to youth sports here in the Yampa Valley. And I guess I know a thing or two about those, as I am a self-proclaimed recovering youth sports parent. I'm also a realtor here in Steamboat Springs, so if I can help you out with any of your needs whatsoever, please don't hesitate to give me a call. 970-846-5101. Kenny Reisman with the agency Steamboat Springs. Go Sailors!
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, Sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student-athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor Sports Broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski, bike, run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailor Sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Tyler Grove. I'm number 4. I play midfield and attack. I've been playing lacrosse for about 9 years. My goals for the team are to win a state championship eventually and score a lot of goals and be an offensive weapon. Outside of lacrosse, I also hunt, fish, wrestle, and play football. My favorite class in school is history because I like learning about the past. This summer, I plan on getting ready for my football season and working. I'm not sure what I'm going to do after graduation, looking at colleges, just taking it one day at a time. My favorite movie is Robin Hood because I think it's funny and it has a good plot. My favorite book is going to have to be Corduroy. I just think it's a really well-written book. I'm Tyler Grove, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Mountain Eyeworks, open for all your eye care needs. Whether you're on the field, court, or ice, Mountain Eyeworks will help you play to the best of your ability.
Mountain Eyeworks! Let our family help your family see better.
Dr. Erica Musgrove and Dr. Brian Williams provide comprehensive eye care for all ages.
Come see all the latest fashions in glasses and sunglasses.
Mountain Eyeworks, located in Central Park Plaza in Steamboat and Victory Way in Quig.
Schedule an appointment today at mountaineyeworks.com, helping you and the West see better. Go Sailors!
Dotson Payment Solutions are proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors broadcast on KTYV Sports on FM. Hi, this is Zach from Dotson Payment Solutions. Are you running a local business and tired of paying too much for credit card processing and not getting the local technical support you need? Join our team today at DotsonPOS.com. That's DOTSONPOS.com. Dotson Payment Solutions is a home team for point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more, and a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors, your home team.
Jason here from One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Spring in the Yampa Valley means mud season and potholes big enough to qualify for their own zip code. Your car pulling harder than a sled dog team after hitting one? Don't ignore it and let that crater chew up your tires. Get your alignment checked out today. We'll keep you driving straight even if the roads aren't. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Book online at oneoffautocenter.com. That's oneoffautocenter.com or easy to find off Copper Ridge Drive. One Off Auto Center.
We go the extra mile.
This is Todd Ellens with the Law Office of Ellens & Strom. We are proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Hard work and persistence are the key ingredients to succeeding in sports and in the courtroom. At Ellens & Strom, we have attorneys that handle nearly all types of legal matters. Contact us at ellensstrom.com to schedule a meeting with a lawyer today. That's ELENZSTROM.com. The Law Office of Ellens & Strom, a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Ike Alexander. I'm number 18, and I am a goalie. I've been playing lacrosse for about 12 years. Goals for our team: go to state playoffs, maybe win a state championship. Personal goals: develop and have fun with the boys. Outside of lacrosse, I love to swim in the river, hang out with my friends. My favorite class in school is PE because it's just a nice break for my brain. And what do I do over the summer? I work at the Old Town Pub, and I run the lemonade stand at the farmers market. Plans after graduation: college, trade school, one of the above. Favorite movie: Peanut Butter Falcon. It's about this kid with Down syndrome. It's a great movie. My favorite book: The Great Gatsby. We read it in class, really enjoyed that one. I am Ike Alexander, and I am proud to be a Steamboat Spring Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hi, this is Jimmy from Builders First Source, now in 2 locations here in Steamboat Springs. And we're proud to support Steamboat Sailor Sports on KTYV Sports on FM. At Builders First Source, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School Sports. Builders First Source, now with 2 locations east of downtown Steamboat on Pine Grove Road and west of town on 13th Street. Good luck to all the high school teams across the Yampa Valley.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors sports broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski, bike, run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailors sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Hey there, this is Kenny Reisman with the agency Steamboat Springs. And if you're listening to this ad right now, it means you're paying attention to youth sports here in the Yampa Valley. And I guess I know a thing or two about those, as I am a self-proclaimed recovering youth sports parent. I'm also a realtor here in Steamboat Springs, so if I can help you out with any of your needs whatsoever, please don't hesitate to give me a call. 970-846-5101. Kenny Reisman with the agency Steamboat Springs. Go Sailors!
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Marshall Moss, number 29. I play attack. I've been playing lacrosse since 6th grade. My goals for this team are to bring the chip back. Your personal goals this season, I'm trying to score a banger. That would be pretty cool. What else do you do outside of lacrosse? I like to fish. I like to ski. My favorite class is probably shop class. Pretty cool class. I fish in the summer. I tube. I hang out with my friends, play in the river. I want to attend a trade school, maybe electrician after high school. My favorite movie is Ace Ventura because he's pretty cool. Favorite book? I don't like books. I am Marshall Moss, and I am proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors sports broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski, bike, run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailors sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Steamboat Sailors Lacrosse on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Builders First Source,
the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens & Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
One Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
and the agency Steamboat. Steamboat Sailors Lacrosse on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to another fine afternoon here at Gardner Field. Just got the national anthem underway here as your Steamboat Sailors are getting set to take the field in what should be a fun one. We've got a little cross-conference action going on here today as the SABRECATS of Castleview have made the trek to Steamboat this afternoon. SABRECATS coming in at a 2-2 record. Not a lot of comparisons between these two teams. Again, the SABRECATS, a 5A school, dropping down a conference for this one today. It'll certainly be a tough challenge for the Sailors, a team that has quite frankly been running the gauntlet the last couple of weeks here. Aspen, Air Academy, they get a big win against Battle Mountain on Tuesday, and now we are back here for a huge one against the SABRECATS. Want to remind everybody you can listen to this game right here on 105.7, 97.7 KTYV. You can also watch the stream at steamboatradio.com on the YouTube channel, Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. We are live and we are ready to go in what should be a fun one, folks. It is sunny. It feels like summertime, and it's a beautiful day. Get down here to Gardner Field if you're not already. I want to take a moment, thank some of our sponsors here on the broadcast today. Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you and the Sailors get a good night's sleep. Come in for a test snap today on Loggers Lane. Dodson Payment Solutions, bringing local point of sale payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more to your business. Learn more at DodsonPOS.com. Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law. When life gives you a technical foul, Ellens and Strom has your back. Criminal, civil, estate planning, real estate, business, and more. Go to ellensandstrom.com. All right, both these teams getting set here to meet at center field, right at the Big S. And it'll be Ike Alexander in net for this Sailors team. Alexander's been playing out of his mind lately. In fact, I would say, the Sailors, the only reason they were in the games against Aspen and Air Academy was because of the quality of Ike Alexander's play. It is going to be another tough test today. On the other end for Castleview, it is going to be Max Stifler getting the start. Not sure I've heard a better goalie name than that, folks. Max Stifler taking the net for this SABRECATS team. Castleview coming down from Castle Rock. And we are just about ready to get underway here, folks. It's going to be a big day for the FACEOFF X Sailors as we will see a mix of Cooper Malia as well as Caden Solentich. It'll be interesting to see who gets the start here today. FACEOFF's certainly going to be an important thing for this Sailors team. As I always say, your FACEOFF guy and your goalie can take you as far as you want. Both these teams wearing similar colors. The Sailors in their all-white home uniforms. The SABRECATS wearing the exact opposite, all red with white piping down the sides. Looking crisp here at Gardner Field. Here we go, folks. We are underway for a big one. Sailors taking on the 5A Castleview SABRECATS live from Gardner Field. Thanks for joining us here again on 105.7, 97.7. It's going to be Solentich and company getting the start for the Sailors here underway. And Hunter Haggerty, the Fogo for this SABRECATS team as well. As Haggerty and company are going to get the face-off win. Haggerty, a very good Fogo. The senior midfielder, you will hear his name a lot here today. That's Hunter Haggerty. So here we go. First possession of the day is going to go to the SABRECATS. Sailors' defense has been good thus far. They've been in great position, and again, they're anchored by the great Ike Alexander. And so the Sailors will start on defense here. SABRECATS moving right to left on your radio dial. They'll work it around the horn, try to feel this Sailors team out. From the outside, it's going to be Brady English. A lot of seniors on this team for the SABRECATS as they come in with a 2-2 record. Driving from the outside, now dumping it in. Sailors defense converges. Shot on goal, and that's going to be good as he puts it right by the hip of Ike Alexander. Looked like a savable shot, just a good left hand from the SABRECATS. They're going to go on the board first here, folks, 1-0.
The SABRECATS goal number 24.
Hey man, the red icon upper right, good to go.
Yeah, you don't need to click any buttons. Don't click any buttons.
Stop is good to go.
Yeah,
okay.
all you're doing is moving it. All you're doing is moving it. I appreciate it. 1-0. Here from Gardner Field, we're back for the face-off. Sailors looked like they won the clamp cleanly. And now it's going to be picked up off the wing from the SABRECATS, coming in from the LSM position. That's going to be Brady Pacek, the LSM, the sophomore LSM. So 2 face-off wins in a row go to the SABRECATS. Not how you want to start if you're the Sailors. As the Sailors it's kind of been their thing this year. They've started a lot of these games very slowly. Against Aspen in the double OT loss, they were down 7-2 at one point. Against Air Academy, they were down 7-0 at at one point. So starting off strong here for the Sailors is certainly going to be a point of emphasis. SABRECATS going to drive in here from the near side. It's Riley Irons, the senior attackman. Irons dumps it in, tries to find a big midfielder. Sailors slough and converge, doing a good job there. They cause a ground ball right outside the restraining box. Now it's going to be Frank Boys, the defensive midfielder for the Sailors, trying to fight for the ground ball right around midfield. He's going to come up with it now, and a good clear here from the Sailors as they're able to get the ground ball and get off. Now we're going to see an offensive possession here from Tyler Grove in the Sailors squad. First one of the afternoon. Good defensive play there from your Sailors. Slowing things down now. It'll be the first time we see this Sailors offense here today, already down by 1. It'll be Tyler Grove and company working from X. Grove works it around the far side. Sailors trying to get into position here. Now a dodge from the top of the box. Sailors trying to get it inside. SABRECATS are there to bat it away. Ball's on the ground for a moment, and a big-time shot from 15 yards out from the Sailors. That's Lyle Henninger. He's got a big right hand, and when he connects, folks, there is no stopping that. Lyle Henninger ties this game up. You're going to need to see that from him a lot here today. From about 15 yards out, Lyle Henninger touches twine in the back of the net. Beautiful goal from the Sailors. We're tied at 1. Once again, folks, we are live right now on the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us, all you parents and grandparents watching from afar. I'm sure there's some Castle View folks listening as well. Back to the center as we go. This game's tied at 1. Back and forth. It's Cooper Malia getting a big-time face-off win. He's going to go to the ground, and we'll see a whistle here, but a very clean win from Cooper Malia. A lot to be happy about if you are him the last couple of games. Cooper Malia making a name for himself, and we've got a SABRECAT on the ground. We'll take a quick injury timeout here on 105.7 KTYV. Special thanks to the agency Steamboat. Let Chris Paoli and his team help you with all your real estate needs. The agency Steamboat has you covered. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services bringing you the insurance goal of the game. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life. So injury timeout here as the SABRECATS are down on the turf. This game tied 1-1. 9:33 left to go here. The lone goal from the Sailors coming from Lyle Henninger. As this injury looks to be a little bit worse than I initially thought. SABRECAT on the ground there. I'll get a number as soon as I can here. Also want to thank Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig, member FDIC. One-Off Auto Center, formerly Doc's Auto, same great service, same place for all your automotive repair needs on Copper Ridge Drive. And the SABRECAT that was on the ground is going to take a walk off now. He'll get an applause from the crowd. And it looks like that might have been Ryan Delaney. He's a big-time goal scorer for this SABRECAT team, and if he's out, that is not going to be good. So here we go. Resetting are the Sailors on offense after the Lyle Henninger goal, the Cooper Malia face-off win, and then a penalty. It'll be the Sailors starting it off from the top corner of the restraining box. Just an errant pass there. Not sure what happened, as it looked like the Sailors just couldn't handle it. That was Marshall Moss, the second-line attackman, just dropping it behind him. SABRECATS are going to pick this one up. Sweat-free defensive possession there for Castleview. So now clear up the far side as Ike Alexander and company look on. SABRECATS are going to get this one all the way down below GLE. Now they're going to take it from X. He might take this one all the way, dumps it off inside. They got a couple big, beefy kids on this SABRECAT team. Shot's going to go off of Ike Alexander, bounce harmlessly to the near side. They try to keep it in bounds, and they almost do. It looks like they do. No whistles here. Yet to hear a whistle, and the SABRECATS are going to try to pick this one up. Still working below GLE here. To the right of Ike Alexander, SABRECATS get the ground ball, then they throw an errant pass into the abyss. This one's going to trail out of bounds, and the Sailors should take over from the far side right around the 50-yard line. So a good stop there from the Sailors. The SABRECATS certainly with some size on them. I'm not sure if I see a huge technical difference between these two teams, though, as the Sailors are continuing to work here on offense. Sailor's going to handle it from the far side now, right beyond the restraining box. It is going to be Reese Hoy and company. Hoy's had a nice couple of games the last few weeks. He had a big one against that Air Academy team. And Hoy will retrieve it once more as they cycle it around. Here's Cohen Vanderbosch. Vanderbosch makes a move. Drives with his right, gets bounced off by a good defensive effort from the midfielder there. He almost throws it away, finds Tyler Grove at X. Grove's going to throw a spin move. Grove comes off the near side, stick in his left hand, gives it back up. This is going to be Henninger. Henninger crossfield pass. And here's a shot, and that looked like it was right on target. Just a little bit wide there as the Sailors unable to connect. Little sidearm shot goes wide. Sailors win the chase. They've been good in that area so far this year. Grove handles it. Now it's back up top to the restraining box, calling for a little one-on-one ISO action. Sailors from the top, driving. Bounce shot. That one is snuffed by this SABRECAT team. That was Lyle Henninger again trying to connect. So Henninger taking a couple of big-time shots here. He's shooting sidearm. He's putting it on the ground. I love when Lyle Henninger bounces that ball. I'll tell you that. If I could tell him one thing, I'd say, Lyle, bounce that ball, because when he does, it's almost a no-brainer, man. I mean, he's got such a big right hand. That thing is humming. Sailors going to stay on offense here. This game tied at 1. 6:48 left to go here. First quarter action live from Gardner Field. The 5A SABRECATs are in town, folks. Get here while you can. This is a fun one. From the far side, Sailors going to work. Double teamed immediately. Sailors will pull it back out. These defensive midfielders for this SABRECAT team certainly not afraid as they are playing way outside. Sailors from the top of the box again. Quickly now driving. Inside. Errant pass. Going to be fumbled for a moment right along the crease. SABRECATs converge. The ball's on the ground, and we'll see a whistle here. Looks like it went against the SABRECATs. Sailors going to retain possession. Not sure it was a full penalty, rather just a turnover. So I think somebody might have got caught in the crease there. Sailors going to work from the far side. Quickly driving in. Sailors getting hammered on their wrists here. This defense for the SABRECATs certainly a force to be reckoned with. It's going to be tough. Sailors just trying to poke and prod, see if they can find a gap anywhere here. Quickly now it'll be Teo Poppleton. He's been fun to watch this year. Here's a Poppleton dodge. Now he drives it down low. The Sailors are going to get this below GLE once more. They'll take it from X. Driving in is Grove. He tries to dish it back up to the midfielder. They lose it for a moment. Sailors reset again. From the near side, down low, looks like Marshall Moss. Moss had a turnover there earlier. Moss is going to handle it with a stick in his left hand. Moss drives around the crease. Moss comes around the corner hard. Moss thought about shooting it, and he gets it checked away. Sailors there for the quick ground ball. Sailors have another opportunity. There's a shot, and it goes right into the stick of the SABRECAT goaltender. That's Max Stifler with a big-time save there. Keeps this game tied at 1. 5:04 left to go. I think that was Lyle Henninger again. On the other end, the Sabres bury one quickly off the fast break. Sailors couldn't get back in time. I couldn't even recover with my rosters here, and the Sailors are going to go down 2-1.
That's Logan Thesmeyer.
Logan Thesmeyer will get credit for the goal there for Castleview. Yeah, it was just a quick bing play after the Stifler clear. The Castleview SABRECATs just ran a really nice fast break, and they were able to get one over the top of Ike Alexander, 2-1. Back to the center X we go. Cooper Malia and company. He's got Paxton Zuck coming off the near side. 4:58 left to go. Sailors down 2-1, hanging tight here. Malley has been really good on the clamps here today. And he's good here again. Kicks it out in front of him. Malia just whiffed on the ground ball. He's going to scoop it back, and Cooper Malia with a big-time face-off there. That is easy, folks. I'm impressed with this kid. And Malley is going to get this from the near side and clear this one down. Sailors with a really nicely done face-off win there. And you can hear it from the crowd clearing on Malley as he'll take it off. And as Malley is running off, the Sailors bury it. A far shot, as before these teams could even get even strengths on, the Sailors are going to tie this thing up. I was too focused on the face-off win from Cooper Malley. The Sailors make quick work on the offensive side. Just like that, we're tied at 2, folks. As they say, goals come in bunches here. 4:35 left to go. That was all Cooper Malley. Make no mistake, folks. I don't know who scored that goal, but it was all Cooper Malley off the face-off win. Can't give him enough credit. Back out to the center X we go, 2-2. I'm telling you, it makes all the difference if you can win these face-offs. He's going against a good one today in Hunter Haggerty. Haggerty and Malley battling at the center S. Ball's on the ground. Tied at 2. This time the Sailors unable to get the GB. It'll be the SABRECATS on the far side. SABRECATS going to wait for their shift as Malley will come off. Sailors going to get another man on as well. SABRECATS trying to line up their first true offensive possession that we've really seen since the first goal. Haven't really seen them work the ball around. That last goal was a fast break. 2-2 your score here, 3:53 left to go. Here's a dodge from the top of the restraining box. It's going to be cycled back to the far side for the SABRECATS. Little give and go action there. Ball shot on the ground. That one's going to bounce harmlessly past Ike Alexander. And just like that, the Sailors will reset. SABRECATS still on offense, this time from X. Now from the far side. Sailors defensive midfielders doing a good job hassling, and an errant pass there from the SABRECATS as that one will go out of bounds. Just a whiff on the pass, and the Sailors long poles are going to take over. Clear here for Ike Alexander. Sailors moving left to right on your radio dial. Ike Alexander's going to handle it right along the 30-yard line. He drops in a nice little rainbow pass, trying to set up the fast break. Here's a big-time shot in the goal. You betcha. And that's Lyle Henninger. You can thank Ike Alexander, folks. The special teams getting it done for the Sailors today. I was talking about Cooper Malley. This time I'm talking about Alexander. What a beautiful clear from Ike Alexander. He walked it up to about the 30-yard line, finds the wide open midfielder, and then Lyle Henninger is there with the exclamation point. That's great team lacrosse here, folks, against the 5A school. This is the best first quarter I think the Sailors have played this year. Granted, I was not at the Battle Mountain game. They sounded like they dominated in that one. 9-5 win against Battle Mountain on Tuesday night. Sailors were very excited about that. Face-off this time is going to be won by the SABRECATS. Good effort from the Sailors, though, as they are surely putting up a fight. SABRECATS will reset from X. 2:57 left to go here. Sailors on top 3-2 after the Lyle Henninger goal. He's got a couple. From the top of the box, it's going to be the SABRECATS driving, left-hand Bulldog. He's going to dip this one down to the attackman below GLE. Little switch here as the attackman will take the pull up top. Quickly now working, it's going to be Riley Irons. Irons and company getting hassled by the Sailors defense. Now they quickly give it up to Carson Billings. Billings coming into this game averaging 3 goals a game. Have yet to hear his number called. Quickly now the Sailors on defense. Watch on as the SABRECATS throw this one away again. The SABRECATS with another errant pass, and the Sailors take over, causing turnovers here. Great effort from the Sailors defense. Clearing up the near side. They might have a fast break here. It's Teo Poppleton. Poppleton down low, and Grove with the bury. Tyler Grove gets himself a goal, and the Sailors are playing some textbook lacrosse here, folks. Left-handed shot from Tyler Grove finds the back of the net, and the Sailors go up by 2.
Second goal was for Abbott Gotro.
There you go. Abbott Gotro with a goal here on the day. That was the one off the Cooper Malley face-off. Nice little fast break as Abbott Gotro does have a goal on the day. So we've got 2 from Lyle Henninger now, 1 from Abbott Gotro, and now 1 from Tyler Grove. Sailors sharing the wealth here in the first quarter. 2:05 left to play here, on top 4-2. Back to the face-off X we go. Paxton Zuck and company looking on. Great start for the Sailors. Like I said, folks, they've struggled this year in the first quarter. Not this time. On top 4-2. Live here on 105.7, 97.7. You are listening to Sailors Lacrosse. Thanks for being here. Cooper Malia at the big red S. It's going to be kicked out for a moment. Sailors long poles trying to get a stick on it. De-twigged for a moment was Finn Chapman. And now they're fighting for it right along the near side. Sailors able to come up with it. And just some lackluster defensive long pole skills. Sailors able to get it back, though, on the other end. Good job here from Paxton Zuck. He's so good at clearing this ball. Zuck tries to give it up to a deep hole. The deep hole gets it all the way down the far side, and then he just throws it away. Like I said, some errors here from the Sailors' defensive long poles. Saw Daniel McLaughlin involved in one of those plays as well. So the SABRECATS take over from the far side, trying to chip away at a 4-2 deficit. 90 seconds remain here, first quarter action. Crossfield clear for the SABRECATS as they're going to find their defensive midfielder. Driving all the way in. I thought he was going to shoot it for a minute. That's Alex Reimer. Reimer instead is going to clear it out. Smart play there. Reimer will get back, and he'll get credit for that clear. The big long pole for this SABRECATS team. So the final minute here, looks like the SABRECATS are going to try to get the final shot. Slowing things down from the near side. Quickly now working, it's going to be Sean Beam. Beam is just jogging, watching, onward. He'll take it to X. Beam with the left hand. He'll drive around the crease, try to find a cutting midfielder. Nothing doing there. Ball's on the ground. Sailors trying to pick it up. Nothing, no success as Carson Billings gets a stick on it. Billings, again, coming into this game, averaging about 3 goals per game. Billings is going to reset from the top. Billings tries to corral the pass. Billings dumps it off. Here's a shot, and that one goes wide. Riley Irons unable to hit Twine with that. 30 seconds remain, first quarter. From X now, SABRECATS won the chase. Whistle's going to be called here. Clock will stop. And I am not sure what the referees called there. They're saying the SABRECATS might be a man up here. Did you get that call?
The SABRECATS. Two sisters' boyfriend? Yeah.
27 seconds remaining. First quarter action. Seems like the refs are still discussing here, as I think the SABRECATS are a man up now. I'm not sure what they called on that play. They stopped the clock, actually, in the middle of a possession. And now here we go. So a little bit of a late whistle, man up opportunity. There's a shot, and that one goes wide right by the hip of Ike Alexander. Sailors trying to hang on here. 13 seconds to go. 10 seconds remain. And I'm not sure if they understand the clock's running. They're just going to let this one run out. So the SABRECATS say we're okay, and they let this one hit zeros as they will go down 4-2 at the end of one here, folks. Interesting last 30 seconds there. A late whistle goes against the Sailors, and the SABRECATS let the clock die out. So when we return for second quarter action, the SABRECATS should have it in their own offensive zone. Sailors on top 4-2 against a 5A school. The Castleview SABRECATS making the trek down here this afternoon. A beautiful day. Good lacrosse weather here at Gardner Field. It's not too hot out. A little bit of cloud cover. And the fans are coming on by here at Gardner Field, beginning to fill up thanks to some of our sponsors here on the program. Mountain Eye Works, helping you and the referees see better for all your eye care needs in Central Park Plaza, online at mountaineyeworks.com. Steamboat Roofing, for all your roofing needs, go to steamboatroofing.com. Helping the Sailors raise the roof after every victory. Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig, member FDIC. And Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, bringing you the insurance goal of the game. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life. If you're just joining us, Lowen Epstein live here on the call from Gardner Field. Steamboat Sailors and the Castleview SABRECATS. The SABRECATS in a tough one here. SABRECATS started this game off going up 2-0. Sailors able to match them thanks to a couple goals from Lyle Henninger. We had one from Abbott Gotro as well. And Tyler Grove knocking one in with the left hand for this Sailors team. So they are hanging tight. We're seeing some good offense. Ike Alexander's doing a good job. And more importantly, I cannot stress it enough, Cooper Malia winning some face-offs for this Sailors team. He is giving Hunter Haggerty everything that he can handle, and it is working here, folks. I'm telling you, if Cooper Malia can figure this thing out, the Sailors are going to be well on their way to not only being the conference title contenders, but one of the better teams in 4A, because Sailors have been competing with all these guys. It's been Aspen, it's been Air Academy, and we've got a 5A team here today in the Castleview SABRECATS. Still a man up they are. Driving inside, it'll be the SABRECATS as they switched ends of the fields. SABRECATS working, it's Parker Schultz. Schultz is going to lose it for a moment. Here's a shot, and that one right into the stick of Ike Alexander. Good job there. He watched it the entire way. Big time clear from Alexander, and a huge hit right on the midfield line as Ike Alexander tried to clear it up to the attackman. Frank Boyes was there to corral it, and he just got hammered. Big time hit there going against the SABRECATS. So the Sailors are awarded possession. Trying to burn some clock here. It's going to be the Sailors working it down to GLE, trying to pass this thing around. Lyle Henninger handles it. He's got 2 goals on the afternoon. Henninger getting hot. Not what you want to see if you're the SABRECATS, I can tell you that. Here's Vanderbosch dangling. And Vanderbosch lost it for a moment. Whistles are going to be called here. It'll stay with Steamboat. So they'll give the Sailors a chance to reset here. Cohen Vanderbosch will handle it from just beyond midfield, right beyond the 50-yard line, all the way on the far side. Vanderbosch and company bringing this ball in as they hang on to a 4-2 lead. Just underway here, second quarter, live from Gardner Field. On the far side, the Sailors handle it down low. Here's a move from up top. Sailors look inside. Errant pass is going to be gathered by Grove on the far side. Grove with a good heads-up play there, picking up some garbage. Sailors working around the top of the restraining box now, slowing things down again. This time it's going to be Marshall Moss. Moss wants a one-on-one opportunity. Moss is going to bring his man all the way out. Moss drives in. He dumps it off to Vanderbosch, and Vanderbosch buries it. Cohen Vanderbosch and Marshall Moss with a little 1-2 game. And that was textbook, folks. Looked like Jokic and Murray out there. Sailors on top 5-2, 10:24 to go. I love the way they just played that. 3-goal lead for the Sailors, as no common opponents between these two teams. This Castleview team pretty much plays an extensive 5A front range schedule. Their last win was coming against they've had a couple of wins this year. They had one against Lake Highland Prep. Their next game will be against Chatfield on Tuesday. Both these teams will go their separate ways. The last game that the SABRECATS played, they lost to Cherokee Trail in a close one, 11-9. So, this is a very seasoned team that the Sailors are doing a very good job against right now. Face-off is going to be won by the SABRECATS, but then pulled away by Cooper Malia, and Cooper Malia will actually get credit for this win, even though he did not get the clamp. Really good job here from the junior. Sailors win another face-off, and they clear it down low. Whistle's going to be called here, as I think the Sailors might have got a timeout. So 9:59 to go here in the first half. The Sailors on top of the SABRECATS 5-2, thanks to Cooper Malia and company retaining possession. Thanks to everybody joining us here, 105.7, 97.7 KTYV. Wonderful day here at Gardner Field. A quick time out here for the Sailors, as I want to thank Builders First Source for all your building materials with 2 convenient locations on Steamboat on 13th Street and Pine Grove Road in Steamboat. That's Builders First Source. Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you and the Sailors get a good night's sleep. Come in for a test nap today, only on Loggers Lane. Dodson Payment Solutions, bringing local point-of-sale payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more to your business. Learn more at DodsonPOS.com. And the agency, Steamboat. Let Chris Paoli and his team help you with all your real estate needs. The agency, Steamboat, has you covered. All right, 5-2 here live from Gardner Field. SABRECATS and the Sailors going back and forth here on 97.7, 105.7. Lyle Henninger with a couple goals. Abbott Gotro with a goal. Tyler Grove with a goal. Sailors all over the place here, as the timeout comes to an end. Amos Gilbert, Kevin Sankey and company having a moment to talk about it. Sailors going to reset here from X. It'll be Tyler Grove handling it, as Sailors attackman coming around the corner hard. Here's Henninger catching a pass. Henninger puts a shot up. That one's going to go wide. He's got 2 on the day, looking for the hat trick. Sailors win the chase, so they'll reset. Tyler Grove had a big left-handed goal earlier in that first quarter. He'll dish this one off from the GLE near side. Little one-on-one action. Sailors working. Good defense here from the SABRECATS. Sailors handle it now from the top of the box. Quickly now working far side, now down low below GLE. Sailors cycle it through. Quickly driving inside. SABRECATS defense all over the attackman here of this Sailors team. It'll be Keefe handling it. Grady Keefe. First time we've said his name here today. Keefe looking for a little one-on-one opportunity. You'll occasionally see him dodge from up top. Sailors now working again. Teo Poppleton drives in. He's immediately sent back out. Good positional defense here from this SABRECATS team. Sailors trying to skip pass now. They work it back around the horn. Get it back down low now to X. Sailors looking for any gaps in this SABRECAT defense. Here's Grove driving around the crease. He got his hand lifted. That was a textbook defensive play there. Ball's on the ground. Sailors have to reset. Good job there from the Sailors getting the ground ball, and a turnaround bounce shot. That one will go wide. Sailors stay with it on the chase. But a really nice lift there from the SABRECATS team. Sailors going to retain possession. Hanging on to a 5-2 lead. 8:12 remaining in this first half. Here's Teo Poppleton. Poppleton with the right hand. He's going to come off hard from the screen. Poppleton sends it down low. He gives this one to Grove. Grove back to Poppleton. Little pitch and catch action on the far side of the field. Now it's going to be Henninger again. Can he get the hat trick right now? He thinks so. Henninger with it in his right hand. He'll start from up top. Henninger drives in. Little move here. Henninger steps into one, and Henninger just goes wide. Lyle Henninger searching for that third goal of the game. Sailors win the chase once more. 7:39 left to play. The seconds continue to tick off here at Gardner Field. Sailors going to handle it from the near side, just below GLE. Little fake pass here. And DiBiaso had it stolen away. So a lackluster possession there for the Sailors is going to result in a turnover. And now the other way goes the SABRECATS. Matt Stifler and company bringing it up the far side. Stifler's been pretty good here today in net for the SABRECATS team. SABRECATS with a successful clear, moving left to right on your radio dial, and now here's an opportunity from Cy Durkin. Durkin's going to pull this thing out, wait for the call from his teammates, and now we'll get another shift change for this SABRECATS team. 1 on, 1 off for Castleview, and they'll have an offensive go. Sailors defense ready. Ike Alexander looks on. It'll be Carson Billings and Ryan Delaney and company. Billings, little 2-on-1 action. He drives in. Frank Boyce, good job there. Here's a shot. That one's high. Ike Alexander was tracking the entire way. Watched it go right by his eyeball. Top shelf heater. Goes between the goalposts instead. SABRECATS win the chase. They bring it in from X. Quickly now from the near side. SABRECATS cycle it around back to the top of the restraining box. Driving in with his right hand. Here comes Castleview. Cycling it back behind him. Now down below GLE. SABRECATS looking for anything going here. Finding a cutting man. Nothing doing there. It's Riley Irons. He almost lost it. Irons does lose it. Sailors fighting for it. And there's a GB for your Steamboat Sailors, folks. All the way down. Here's a fast break opportunity. Lyle Henninger down low. It's snuffed out by the SABRECATS team, but that was a really nice effort there from the Sailors. Sailors with a beautiful textbook fast break. Unable to finish it off was Ethan DiBiaso. Sailors will retain possession though. Cole Vasily and company. Now down low below X. Sailors just an errant pass there. They throw it away. Not sure what happened. Tyler Grove with his hands in the air. Talking to his teammates saying, "What are you doing?" So a turnover, Sailors. Still hanging on to a 5-3 lead. About 5:34 left to go here. It's going to be a successful clear moving left to right on your radio dial from this SABRECATS team. Resetting now from the far side. Parker Schultz, Cam Dyer, Riley Irons. A lot of goal scorers here for this Castleview team. Certainly they are trying to get one of those guys going here today. Parker Schultz going to handle it. Driving inside, little face dodge action. Right hand spin move, sends it back out. It's Schultz once more. Now to X. It's the SABRECATS working quickly around the crease, and a good defensive stop there from the Sailors. They put him on the ground. That was Ryan Delaney looking for any angle there, unable to do so. Sailors defense stymied. 4:56 left to go here from Gardner Field. 5-2, your Sailors on top. Sailors used to being down at halftime. Not today, folks. It has been a very good game from this Sailors team all the way around. Face-off, offense, defense, goaltending, every which way, this Sailors team has been great. Here's an opportunity from the SABRECATS. Driving in. Here's a shot and a goal. Parker Schultz will get credit for that one. And Ike Alexander just behind a handful of his own teammates there. That was from way downtown, folks. About 15 yards out, Parker Schultz shot that thing. It was a worm burner, scraping along the turf there. An ankle biter, as I used to call him. And Ike Alexander just unable to get his stick down quick enough. Makes it a 5-3 game. Sailors still up by a pair. Cooper Malia certainly looks like he'll be taking a lot of these face-offs from here on out. He has been fantastic. Sailors on top 5-3 after the Parker Schultz goal. It's going to be won by Malia for a moment. Sailors defense, Sailors long pull middies trying to come in here. They do. Here's a fast break opportunity. Henninger looks on, unable to get the pass off, and he'll just pull it out. Smart move there. Really well done from the Sailors face-off crew there. Cooper Malia able to win the face-off and then get the D-midi on the ground ball. Very well done. Sailors on offense. From the far side, trying to add on to their 5-3 lead. They get it down below GLE. It's going to be DiBiaso. Excuse me, that's Grove. Grove with the left hand again. That one just falls harmlessly into the crease. SABRECATS able to get it. Hard ride here from Grove and company. SABRECATS still trying to clear it. Up the near side. Refs counting down. He's going to turn around. That's a risky play. SABRECATS defense running out of time here. Sailors' ride has been fantastic, and they do. The Sailors' ride is successful. Do they get the timeout? And so they will get a timeout. I thought it was going to be a time violation. It looked like they might have got the timeout call instead. Either way, it was a brilliant effort from the Sailors attackman riding that SABRECATS defense. That's textbook lacrosse 101 there, folks. Sailors and the SABRECATS going to take a moment to talk about it as the Sailors are on top 5-3 here live from Gardner Field. 3:32 left to go in the first half. It's a nice one here today, folks. I want to thank Mountain Eyeworks, helping you and the Sailors and the refs see better for all your eye care needs in Central Park Plaza, online at mountaineyeworks.com. Steamboat Roofing, for all your roofing needs, go to Steamboat Roofing, helping the Sailors raise the roof after every victory. Builder's First Source, for all your building materials with 2 convenient locations in Steamboat Springs on 13th and Pine Grove Road. And Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you and the Sailors get a good night's sleep. Come in for a test snap today on Loggers Lane. So Ike Alexander going to trot back out there for this Sailors team. He's been great today. On the other end for the SABRECATS, one of the better goalie names you'll ever hear, Max Stifler. In between the pipes for Castleview. Both these goaltenders doing a pretty nice job here. Sailors have really just dominated the time of possession. I mean, they have won the majority of these faceoffs, and that's going against a very good Fogo in Hunter Haggerty for this Castleview team. A lot of credit to Cooper Malia. He's certainly my player of the game so far here today. So here we go, the free clear. Flag is going to be thrown up in the air. Sailors might have got called for a slash as the SABRECATS have a goal.
SABRECATS goal number 4, Parker Schultz.
From Parker Schultz again, and that is not where you want to be if you're the Sailors. They might call it off here, but Parker Schultz closes the gap. And there was really nothing to call there. Parker Schultz got the free clear, drove it all the way in, didn't pass, didn't even look to his left or his right. He put that one in the back of the net. No assist on that play. Sailors up 5-4 now. 3:20 left to go. Sailors kind of looking at themselves like, what happened? They weren't really ready coming out of the timeout. Not at all what you want to see coming out of the timeout, for sure. Ike Alexander talking to his defense here, saying the same thing. What are we doing, guys? 5-4 your score here. It's a 1-goal game just like that. Cooper Malia for the Sailors, back at center S. Malia, that standing stance. Some guys go down on a knee. Malia staying on 2 feet. Easy clamp win for Cooper Malia. That was textbook, folks. He's able to clear this one out. Aaron pass is going to go back to the SABRECATS, though. That's unfortunate because that was a beautiful win from Cooper Malia. So the SABRECATS will have it on offense. Working left to right on your radio dial, down by 1. Castleview trying to find the equalizer here. From the far side, just up top beyond the restraining box, it's going to be the SABRECATS donning their all-red uniforms, white numbers, quickly around the crease now, looking for a cutting attackman. The SABRECATS being patient. I think that's the biggest difference I've seen with them since the game started. A lot more patience for this SABRECATS team, trying to find their shots. And there's a high pass from the SABRECATS. That one's going to go on the ground. Sailors trying to fight for the GB. SABRECATS able to control it. Ball goes out of bounds. They'll say Sailors ball. So it's a good defensive effort there from your Steamboat Sailors. They're going to have to clear this one all the way down the field. It'll be Ike Alexander from behind the net. Nobody getting in his face. He's just going to run this one up. Ike Alexander to the 30. Ike Alexander to the 40. To the 50. Ike Alexander going to drive all the way in. Ike Alexander thought about taking a shot. Instead, he's going to dump this one off. And Ike Alexander just took that one 70 yards all the way down for the clear, folks. That was brilliant. Love to see that. Ike Alexander takes it all the way down and dumps it right off to his attackman on the other end. Lyle Henninger. Now to the midfielders. Sailors from the far side. Here's a driving shot. Good save there as the bouncer goes high. Sailors trying to win the chase. Interesting bounce there as it trickles along the sideline. They'll say Sailors win possession. So here we go. Sailors attackman getting reset. It'll be Vanderbosch now from the top of the box. Vanderbosch drives to his right, spins back to his left. Vanderbosch dumps it off. Henninger thought about it for a moment, now gives it back to Vanderbosch. Vanderbosch will try again. Here's Cohen Vanderbosch driving in, right hand, that's a bouncer, and I like the look. Unfortunately, it goes wide. Cohen Vanderbosch unable to connect. Sailors win the chase. It'll stick with Steamboat. Ethan DiBiaso from the near side. DiBiaso, number 20 for your attackman here on this Sailors team. DiBiaso drives in, finds Grove, passes high, Grove comes down with it. Back to DiBiaso, now up top, they try again. This is where Henninger's been playing from, this near top corner. They'll move him to midi, they'll move him to attack. He's everywhere for this Sailors team. Henninger's going to get double teamed. Henninger doing a good job there, dumping it off, and now it's going to be through Gocho, back to Vanderbosch. That one's going to go wide. Little three-man game here between Gocho, Vanderbosch, and Henninger, unable to connect. Sailors win the chase again. 2:54 left to go. Sailors working from X. DiBiaso again, hard off the end of the crease, and that one's good. Ethan DiBiaso doing what he does best, coming around that crease hard and putting it right over the top of Stifler. Sailors adding on to the lead now, 6-4. That was beautiful, folks. Just a few seconds remaining here in the first half. Clock got away from me. Thought we still had a minute. 19 seconds remaining here after the goal from DiBiaso. That was beautiful. 2 goals here from Lyle Henninger, 1 from DiBiaso, 1 from Tyler Grove. Every single member of this Sailors attack unit has gotten twine here this afternoon. Final 20 seconds here in the first half, folks. And it's another face-off win for the great Cooper Malia, as I have a feeling his legacy is just getting started. Kid's got another year. We got Cooper Malia for a senior year. Sitting up here with Mrs. Henninger doing the camera for me. I know she remembers the Kirby boys, the long list of Fogos that we've had. I know there's still one waiting in the wings, but man, I know I sound like a broken record, but if you have a good Fogo and a good goalie, you can go as deep as you want when it comes to playing the game of lacrosse. It really is so important, the special teams of this game, and the Sailors have been dominant in that aspect here today. Cooper Malia winning at probably around a 70% clip against Hunter Haggerty this afternoon. Ike Alexander has led up a couple, but he's been fantastic as well, especially on his clears. And the Sailors with a quick timeout here. Final 10 seconds when we come back out following the end of halftime out. 10 seconds remaining. Thanks to everybody for joining us here live on 105.7, 97.7 KTYV from Gardner Field. Thanks to everybody watching on our YouTube channel as well, SteamboatRadio.com YouTube channel. Super easy to find. Got a nice broadcast up right now. Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law. Special thanks to them. When life gives you a penalty, Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law, has your back. Criminal, estate planning, real estate, business, and more. Go to ellensandstrom.com. So back out of the timeout. Sailors going to have to make quick work. That's why they called the timeout. Cooper Malia won the faceoff, and now with 10 seconds remaining, you've kind of got to draw something up here if you're Steamboat. We'll see who they go to. I would think maybe Henninger, maybe DiBiaso, maybe Reese Hoy from the top. Here we go. Whistle blows, and the Sailors are going to try to get this one straight to the net from the far side. Clock is running out, and that will do it. Sailors are going to be unable to get a shot off as the final whistle sounds. So from Gardner Field, folks, the Sailors are actually going to go into halftime up 6-4. Certainly something to be happy about. Like I said, last week the Sailors found themselves down 7-2 against Aspen and then down 7-0 against Air Academy. So they've certainly made some adjustments here as they do not want to find themselves climbing back into another one. We are live here from Gardner Field, folks. If you're not down here, get here. This is Steamboat Sailors Lacrosse taking on the Castle View SABRECATS of 5A. Sailors heading into the locker room with a 6-4 lead. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Do not go anywhere, folks. You are listening live to 105.7 and 97.7 KTYV right here on your FM radio dial for Lowen Epstein and everybody at Steamboat Radio. We'll be right back.
Steamboat Sailors Lacrosse on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank, Builders First Source, the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance, Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law, Mountain Eye Works, One Off Auto Center, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Dotson Payment Solution, and the agency Steamboat.
Steamboat Sailors Lacrosse on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Mountain Eye Works, open for all your eye care needs. Whether you're on the field, court, or ice, Mountain Eye Works will help you play to the best of your ability.
Mountain Eye Works. Let our family help your family see better.
Dr. Erica Musgrove and Dr. Brian Williams provide comprehensive eye care for all ages.
Come see all the latest fashions in glasses and sunglasses.
Mountain Eye Works, located in Central Park Plaza in Steamboat and Victory Way in Quig.
Schedule an appointment today at mountainEyeWorks.com. Helping you and the West see better. Go Sailors!
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Hi, this is Jimmy from Builders First Source, now in 2 locations here in Steamboat Springs. And we're proud to support Steamboat Sailor Sports on KTYV Sports on FM. At Builders First Source, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School Sports. Builders First Source, now with 2 locations east of downtown Steamboat on Pine Grove Road and west of town on 13th Street. Good luck to all the high school teams across the Yampa Valley.
Mountain Eye Works, open for all your eye care needs. Whether you're on the field, court, or ice, Mountain Eye Works will help you play to the best of your ability.
Mountain Eye Works. Let our family help your family see better.
Dr. Erica Musgrove and Dr. Brian Williams provide comprehensive eye care for all ages.
Come see all the latest fashions in glasses and sunglasses.
Mountain Eye Works, located in Central Park Plaza in Steamboat and Victory Way in Quig.
Schedule an appointment today at mountainEyeWorks.com. Go Sailors!
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
My name is Abbott Gotro. I am number 25 and I play midfield. I've been playing lacrosse since around 3rd grade. My goals for this team is to make a run in the playoffs this year. My other outside activities besides lacrosse is football and basketball. Favorite class, I would probably have to say maybe physics, just because I love the people in that class. It's fun. I plan to do some camping and just hang out with my friends and get ready for football. Plans after graduation, I do not have that in plan yet. Favorite movie, I would say Cars 2. I don't know, I like the whole dynamic of it. I just love that movie. My name is Abbott Gotro and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
Dotson Payment Solutions are proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors broadcast on KTYV Sports on FM. Hi, this is Zach from Dotson Payment Solutions. Are you running a local business and tired of paying too much for credit card processing and not getting the local technical support you need? Join our team today at DotsonPOS.com. That's DOTSONPOS.com. Dotson Payment Solutions is a home team for point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more, and a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors, your home team.
Jason here from One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Spring in the Yampa Valley means mud season and potholes big enough to qualify for their own zip code. Your car pulling harder than a sled dog team after hitting one? Don't ignore it and let that crater chew up your tires. Get your alignment checked out today. We'll keep you driving straight even if the roads aren't. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Book online at oneoffautocenter.com. That's oneoffautocenter.com or easy to find off Copper Ridge Drive. One Off Auto Center.
We go the extra mile.
This is Todd Ellens with the Law Office of Ellens & Strom. We are proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Hard work and persistence are the key ingredients to succeeding in sports and in the courtroom. At Ellens & Strom, we have attorneys that handle nearly all types of legal matters. Contact us at ellensstrom.com to schedule a meeting with a lawyer today. That's ELENZSTROM.com. The Law Office of Ellens & Strom, a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
My name's Cohen Vanderbosch. I'm number 13 and I play midfield. I've been playing lacrosse since I was in 6th grade. My goals for this team are probably to just do really good in playoffs and maybe go to the state champs because I think we got it. My personal goals are just to give it my all every game and not like be a lazy kid. I like to play football. It's my favorite sport. And come to my games next year. My favorite class is definitely chemistry with Miss Rosborough. She's a great teacher. I like to play in the river and play football in the summer. I don't have any plans after graduation. I like Talladega Nights as my favorite movie. My favorite book is Where's Waldo? And I'm Cohen Vanderbosch and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
Hi, this is Jimmy from Builders First Source, now in 2 locations here in Steamboat Springs, and we're proud to support Steamboat Sailor Sports on KTYV Sports on FM. At Builders First Source, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School Sports. Builders First Source, now with 2 locations east of downtown Steamboat on Pine Grove Road and west of town on 13th Street. Good luck to all the high school teams across the Yampa Valley.
Hey Sailor fans, Justin Reed here with the agency in Steamboat Springs. In real estate, just like in sports, it's all about having the right game plan. Whether you're buying or selling, the agency brings the strategy, hustle, and local knowledge to help you succeed. I'm proud to support the Sailors and even prouder to serve this incredible community. Call Justin Reed at 970-761-0094 or visit steamboat.theagencyre.com for all your real estate needs. Go Sailors.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor Sports broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski, bike, run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailor Sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
My name is Henry Jameson. I'm number 26 and I play defense. I've been playing lacrosse for 7 years. My goals are to make a deep run in the playoffs, and I want one goal this season. I play soccer in the fall. My favorite class is Spanish. I played lacrosse this summer and work. I plan to go to college after I graduate. Favorite movie is Step Brothers, and I like the Magic Treehouse. I'm Henry Jameson, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
Steamboat Sailors Lacrosse on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Builders First Source,
the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens & Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
One-Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
and the agency Steamboat.
Steamboat Sailors Lacrosse on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here from Gardner Field, where your Steamboat Sailors Lacrosse team is on top of the 5A Castle View SABRECATS by a score of 6-4. That is right, folks. This team, this Sailors team that have been used to going into the locker room down by a couple of goals. They were down to Aspen. They were down to Air Academy. Now find themselves in a very good position, up by 2 against the SABRECATS, and it is greatly in part to the face-offs won by Cooper Malia. I know I sound like a broken record here on the broadcast, but I really can't stress it enough as I watch him win another one here. Cooper Malia gets shoved from behind. That's got to be a whistle, man. And indeed it is. Cooper Malia, that's the third or fourth time that's happened where he has gotten the win from the face-off X and then drawn the penalty as well. Just beautiful work there from the junior Cooper Malia. Sailors, after the push from behind, are going to handle it on offense, looking to pile on to the 6-4 lead. Just underway here again from Gardner Field, folks. Thanks for joining us live on 105.7, 97.7 KTYV. Also on at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. You can watch the stream right here as the Sailors are going to cycle this ball around. It's going to be Tyler Grove and the man-up crew. Tyler Grove had a big left-handed goal earlier in this one. It'll be the Sailors now from X driving around. That one's going to go right into the breadbasket of the goaltender for this SABRECAT team. That was easy. And the Sailors trying to intercept the clear. Quickly now they do. Teo Poppleton looking inside. Here's a shot on the doorstep, and that's a no-brainer. That is a no-brainer, folks. The Sailors, after intercepting the clear, get a one-on-one with the goaltender and put it in the back of the net. The Sailors go up 7-4. Beautiful work in the special teams from the Sailors here. I cannot stress it enough. The offense has been good, the defense has been good, but when it comes to clearing, face-offs, and goaltending, the Sailors have been simply exceptional in this game here today. From the face-off X, we go back to Cooper Malia working on a 3-goal lead here at Gardner Field. Keep in mind, folks, the Sailors going against this Castleview team, a 5A school, coming in with a 2-2 record. Another face-off win is going to go to Cooper Malia. Paxton Zuck unable to hang on to it, though, and it goes into the stick of the SABRECATS. Whistle's going to be called here.
Nice. Good call.
So the whistle goes against the SABRECATS. It'll be a turnover. Do we know what the call was there?
I think it was a hold.
And it'll be a hold off the face-off. It looks like they got Zuck there. Not on the penalty, but it looks like they were holding Paxton Zuck, and indeed they were. So the Sailors going to clear it now. Ike Alexander, he's been really good in between the 30s here this afternoon. Finds Paxton Zuck. Zuck up the near side. He's the ultimate tough guy for this Sailors team. Does a lot of the nitty-gritty dirty work here, Paxton Zuck does, as he clears this ball and then gets off. Really good job from Paxton Zuck. He'll get applause from the fans as Reese Hoy is going to reset from the top of the box. Sailors now look on, moving left to right on your radio dial. Sailors going to handle it. Reese Hoy and company get it down low to DiBiaso. He just had the most recent goal for this Sailors team. Sailors now working. Here's a shot. That one's wide. Good save there from the SABRECATS as Stifler was tracking that the entire way. Ball's going to bounce out, now go up the far side. SABRECATS trying to clear. They do. Back down to the other end of the field. SABRECATS going to slow things down a little bit, and now they'll reset. Sailors unsuccessful on that offensive possession. So here we go. First big-time offensive play for the SABRECATS here as they're going to get the ball rolling. Kind of cycling through here. They get it down to their attackman below GLE now from X. Sailors have a shorty down low as it looks like Frank Boys got caught.
Watch him.
Quickly now, SABRECATS work it up top. Here's Parker Schultz. Schultz drives in. Shot's going to be saved by Ike Alexander. Great work there. Sailors going to clear. Parker Schultz is dangerous, man. Number 4 for this SABRECATS team. You're going to have to watch him. He's got 2 goals on the afternoon, and he is not afraid to shoot. Parker Schultz kind of built like a running back, too. Just really stocky. Sailors have had a tough time with him, but not that time as the Sailors able to clear it away. Back down all the way to the other end. Sailors will reset here. Great work from this Sailors team. 7-4, 9:06 remain. Sailors get a quick little change here now from the far side. Little ISO action. Sailors driving. Down to Tyler Grove. Grove with it in his left hand. Errant pass here is going to be picked up now behind at X. Little two-man game, DiBiaso and Grove. DiBiaso calls for the screen. He gives it off to Grove. Now Grove wants it. Grove's going to throw a spin move, drive with his right hand. Grove gets pushed. He gets double teamed. Grove loses it for a moment. Grove able to dump it off, and now it's going to be taken away. Turnover Sailors. That'll go against Tyler Grove. Rare one there for the savvy attackman. Sailors with a good ride on the other end. Almost got called for a push. Cohen Vanderbosch doing a good job there. SABRECATS going to reset now from GLE. 8:13 left to go, third quarter action. Sailors look on. Here we go, Carson Billings. Yet to call his name a ton. Billings, though, averaging 3 goals a game. Billings and Schultz. Big time move here from Billings. He drives in. He'll get sloughed on by the Sailors defense. Dumps it off now to Schultz. Schultz drives in with the left hand. He puts a shot up. That one's wide. Bouncer goes wide. Sailors were all over it. All over it, folks. I can tell you there was no chance of that one going in. And the SABRECATS win the chase. So now from the far side, Ike Alexander with another stop. And Ike Alexander so nonchalant, so casual in that crease there. I love it. Far side now, it'll be the Sailors with a textbook clear. Trying to find a fast break opportunity. May have been a little ambitious. Ball goes on the ground. Sailors trying to fight for it. SABRECATS trying to come up with it. And a whistle called here. Refs convening. Stoppage in play. Sailors up 7-4, 7:20 left to go here. SABRECATS trying to hang in this one. Sailors certainly not out of the woods yet. Refs still talking about this. It'll stay Sailors' ball. So here we go. Sailors on offense going to reset. From the top of the box, it is going to be Marshall Moss. Moss with his left hand looks inside. Bad pass there, goes out, almost goes out of bounds. Grove's there to save it. Grove from below GLE all the way up top to the midfielder. There's a shot and a really nice save from Stifler. That ball's in the crease right in front of Stifler. It's going to be some garbage opportunity for the Sailors. They pick up the ground ball. Now they're going to reset again. Nice looking shot from the Sailors, unable to connect. Quickly now, it's Grady Keefe. Keefe down to Grove. Grove works it around behind X. Now back up to the midfielders. And a one-on-one dodge here. Gotro. Back now to Keefe. With it in his left hand for a moment, that's Marshall Moss. Gotro, Keefe, and Moss, your midfielders here for the Sailors. Once again, we'll see a reset. 6:11 left to play. Here's a little face dodge here. Sailors from the top of the box. He'll be shoved out of bounds. That's Grady Keefe. Keefe turns around, nowhere to go with the ball. Keefe's going to look to X, finds his attackman, finds DiBiaso. Sailors work it around now again to the far side. Good defense here from the SABRECATS. Sailors going to hear it from their coaches here as they'll call a new play. Abbott Gotro now is going to handle it from the top of the box. Gotro number 5 for this Sailors team as he looks on. Sailors trying to wait for the shift here, and we'll get another change. As it'll be Gotro and Hoy now. So quickly, coming fresh off the bench, there's a shot. It goes wide from Reese Hoy. I like the effort, some fresh legs for the Sailors. 5:31 left to go. Sailors win the chase. They bring it in from X. Working around now, it's Tyler Grove. Grove gets double teamed, loses the ball for a moment, picks it up. Now he's coming back around the other way. Grove with his left hand. Grove, he went high, and that one goes wide. DiBiaso with a good job there, picking up the ground ball. DiBiaso drives in. He thought he had a look, and he's just going to slow it down now. Back out to the midfielders. From the top of the restraining box, Sailors working on a long possession here. It's Grady Keefe and company. Keefe loses it for a moment. He's working on the near side. Keefe switches to his left hand. Keefe's going to drive in. Keefe with a shot. That one goes wide. Grady Keefe putting in some good minutes here for this Sailors team. Again, they win the chase, and it'll start from X. Sailors doing a great job retaining possession. Here's an opportunity. Sailors inside, right on the doorstep. And the SABRECATS doing a good job there, keeping him out. Here's a shot and a save from Stifler. That'll go harmlessly into his stick, and a whistle will be called here. The late whistle will go against the SABRECATS. Should be a man-up opportunity for Steamboat.
Penalty against the SABRECATS. Steamboat will be a man-up.
And indeed it will be. Man up here for the Sailors, looking to pile on to the 7-4 lead. Thanks for joining us again here. Third quarter action live on 105.7, 97.7 KTYB. Also online at steamboatradio.com, on the YouTube channel as well, Steamboat Radio Lacrosse. 4:37 left to go here in the third quarter. Sailors going to be a man up. SABRECATS taking their time getting their man-down unit onto the field. Sailors don't care. They will not wait. Teo Poppleton down to Tyler Grove. Grove looks inside, finds DiBiaso. He's creeping around the crease. DiBiaso handles it. DiBiaso, little two-man game. That's going to be a save from Stifler as the shot came from the far side. Sailors win the chase. From X now, it'll be Ethan DiBiaso. He's got one goal here this afternoon. Tyler Grove has one as well. DiBiaso really good tiptoeing around the crease. Sailors going to handle it from the top of the box. A little bit of a change here. Here's a shot from about 15 yards out. Nope, he thought twice about it. Gives it back to Cohen Vanderbosch. Vanderbosch down to Grove. Down to DiBiaso now right along GLE. He's lurking. Defense knows it. Now up top, errant pass there. Ball's on the ground. SABRECATS going to take it away. So a bad look there from the Sailors man-up crew. And the SABRECATS going to have a pretty easy clear here. And they're going to try to kill the rest of this penalty. And that was all Jack Inman, the senior defensive midfielder. Jack Inman for the SABRECATS team doing a really nice job there, taking it away from Steamboat. SABRECATS with an offensive opportunity. Sailors squander the man up. And now they are back on defense. SABRECATS trying to get into the groove of things as they certainly have a sense of urgency about them. Coming into this game 2-2, down by 3 goals. Driving inside, spin move. Right on the doorstep, Sailors doing a good job keeping him out. Here's a shot and a goal, top left corner. No chance at that one, have Ike Alexander. SABRECATS with a heater. Wow.
That's goal number 24, Logan Fessmeyer.
That'll be Logan Fessmeyer's second goal of the game. The freshman attackman, boy, he's got a bright future. Logan Fessmeyer. 3 minutes to go, and the Sailors still on top by 2. Wow. Big left-handed goal from Fessmeyer there. He's got both hands. He's got the feet. I mean, this kid is quick around the crease. Again, Logan Fessmeyer, the freshman attackman, making some noise for this SABRECATS team. He's got 2 this afternoon. So back to Cooper Malia we are. Face-off is going to be won by the SABRECATS. And a whistle will be called here as soon as they get the ground ball. So a timeout here on KTYV 105.7. You are listening to Sailors Lacrosse, folks. Don't go anywhere. 2:51 to play. 7-5 your score here from Gardner Field. I want to thank our sponsors here on the broadcast. Special thanks to Dodson Payment Solutions, bringing local point of sale payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more to your business. Learn more at DodsonPOS.com. Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law. When life gives you a penalty, Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law, has your back. Criminal, civil, estate planning, real estate, business, and more. Go to ellensandstrom.com. Builder's first source for all your building materials with 2 convenient locations in Steamboat on 13th Street and Pine Grove Road. Go check him out, folks, at Builder's First Source. Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you and the Sailors get a good night's sleep. Come in for a test nap today on Loggers Lane. And, of course, the agency. Let Chris Paoli and his team help you with all your real estate needs. The agency, Steamboat, has you covered. So here we go. Welcome back in. Thanks for joining us. Lowe and Epstein live on the call here. I know we've probably got some Lowdown fans tuning in right now. Thanks for tuning in. You can catch the Lowdown typically on Tuesday and Thursday nights, 6 to 8 p.m. right here on 105.7, 97.7 KTYV. Instead, today I'm bringing you a fantastic lacrosse game here from Gardner Field, where your Steamboat Sailors are taking on the Castleview SABRECATS, a 5A team making the trek from Castle Rock here today. Here's a shot and a wide goal. Ike Alexander is lucky that didn't connect as Parker Schultz sent one flying in from about 15 yards out. Schultz has 2 on the afternoon, looking to add to it. Here comes the SABRECATS from X. Sailors on defense, they've got a shorty caught low. SABRECATS working along the crease. Here's Parker Schultz again. That goes wide again. SABRECATS win the chase. Ike Alexander standing tall. 2:20 left to go. The Sailors on top by 2. 7-5 your score here at Gardner Field, folks. Like I said, the Sailors certainly not out of the woods. It is Frank Boyes caught down low right now. He's behind X. I'm not really sure if the Sailors wanted that to happen, and indeed it results in a goal. Wow, so a little give-and-go action here. The SABRECATS going to bury it in the back of the net. Sailors' defense is going to take a moment to talk about it, and this is a 1-goal game, folks. That is right, this is a 1-goal game here on KTYV. Sense of urgency creeping in now for the Sailors as they are up 7-6. Back to the center S we go. After a quick goal from Parker Schultz, he's going to get his hat trick. Lyle Henninger still waiting on his. 2 goals for Lyle early in this game. Would like to see him get going again. Cooper Malley is going to take it. Another winning faceoff for Cooper Malley. He has been fantastic here today, man. Just fantastic. Could not ask more for Cooper Malia as he's able to clear it down low to Tyler Grove. And now they're going to say Grove was, I think, out of the box. Grove came up from the attack spot to help out Cooper Malia, and I believe they're going to get him from offsides. So it'll be SABRECAT ball along the far side with an opportunity to clear it. Again, Cooper Malia won that faceoff. Did not matter. So here we go. Sailors on defense. It's a 1-goal game, folks. 1:26 to go in the third. The 5A Castleview SABRECATS are in town. Parker Schultz looks on. Schultz has been dangerous. He gives it off to Carson Billings. Billings and Schultz running the 2-man game, and Schultz buries it again. Parker Schultz with his 4th goal of the game is going to tie it up. You got to get a man on him. Parker Schultz, 4 goals this afternoon, and this game is tied at 7. Wow. So if you're the Sailors' defensive coaches, you have got to key in on number 4. Parker Schultz has scored the last 3 goals for this SABRECATS team. And just like that, we are tied up at Gardner Field. Unbelievable. 7-7 your score, 1 minute, 11 seconds remaining in the third. We are just getting good here. Cooper Malia loses this one to Hunter Haggerty, and then Hunter Haggerty throws it away. Sailors going to take over from the near side in their defensive zone. 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. The Sailors moving left to right on your radio dial. Let's see if Ike Alexander can make quick work. Alexander handles it to the 30-yard line. Alexander to the 40. To the 45, he sends a ground ball in, and a tripping call should be there. No whistle. No whistle from the referees. Sailors able to retain possession here and get it inside the box. Under 30 seconds now to play. Sailors would love to get another one here to go back on top. 25 seconds to go. Here's Grady Keefe. Keefe with it in his left hand. Certainly no rush here as he gets it down low. That's Moss now to Grove. Tyler Grove from X. He's running out of time. 10 seconds remain. Tyler Grove around the far side. Tyler Grove quickly around the corner. Grove puts up a shot, and he's able to get it off. Tyler Grove just leaves it on the doorstep. And a really nice shot from Tyler Grove, but an even better save from Max Stifler. The end of the third quarter here at Gardner Field. Tyler Grove just kind of ran out of time there. So that'll do it here, folks. After 3, we are tied 7-7 live at Gardner Field. If you're walking around downtown, if you're looking for something to do on this fine Thursday night, come and check out Steamboat Springs Lacrosse, folks. It is an amazing day. We've got 2 really good teams here. Certainly worthy of your viewing experience. Thanks to everybody tuning in. Thanks to everybody joining us live here from Gardner Field. I want to thank One Off Auto Center, formerly Doc's Auto. Same great service, same place for all your automotive needs over on Copper Ridge Drive. Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig. Member FDIC. Steamboat Roofing. For all your roofing needs, go to steamboatroofing.com, helping the Sailors hopefully raise the roof after their victory today. And Mountain Eyeworks, helping you and the referees see better for all your eye care needs in Central Park Plaza and online at mountaineyeworks.com. So coming out of the third quarter break here, we are getting ready for the final 12. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being here on 105.7, 97.7 KTYV. This is a good one, folks, as so many of them have been this year. Sailors found themselves in a double OT loss against Aspen. They found themselves in a barn burner against the Air Academy Cadets, and now they find themselves tied at 7 against the 5A Castleview SABRECATS. Don't go anywhere. It is fourth quarter action coming at you live right here from Gardner Field, folks. Lowen Epstein and company with the final 12 here on KTYV. Cooper Malia wins the clamp as the fourth quarter is underway. Sailors quickly with the LSM ground ball. They do a great job picking it up, and the SABRECATS playing some good defense here on Cohen Vanderbosch. Vanderbosch getting hammered. Ball's on the ground. That's Paxton Zuck, excuse me. Zuck in the middle of it, and wow, that is unfortunate. The Sailors lose the ground ball battle. SABRECATS come up with it. They're going to count that as a huge face-off victory for the SABRECATS. Massive possession win there. SABRECATS are going to slow things down and reset from the top of the box. Sailors are going to go on defense here to start the fourth quarter. So here we go. Ike Alexander and company. SABRECATS will handle it. Here's a shot from way outside. That had no chance. Riley Irons with a nice looking right-handed heater. Just goes wide. SABRECATS win the chase. Now from X, quickly from the far side. It's the SABRECATS driving. Back up to Riley Irons. Irons going to step into another one. He's like their version of Lyle Henninger. That one goes wide again. Irons certainly not afraid to shoot that ball. Now from behind at X. SABRECATS again driving in, peppering Alexander, and he's there for it. Ike Alexander going high. Bouncing that one off the butt of his stick. Great job there from Ike Alexander. Again, the SABRECATS win the chase. 10:40 to go here in the game. From X, it's the SABRECATS again. They dump it off. Here's a shot, and that's a goal. This time they connect. Fourth time's the charm from the SABRECATS as they take their first lead of the game since the first quarter. Wow. Sailors fans in disbelief. And that is Fessmeyer's third of the game. He's good for a hat trick here, the freshman attackman. Impressive. Sailors defense having a word about it. Ike Alexander not happy. Certainly. As we will see the Sailors head back to the face-off circle. This time down by 1, folks. Down by 1. They started the game off so good. Have to finish strong here if you're the Sailors. 8-7. Your score here from Gardner Field. We go back to Cooper Malia. It's Malia, as well as Tucker Kulik and Paxton Zuck on the wings. Need a couple of wins here from Cooper Malia. Sailors down by 1. 10.5 to play in this game, folks. A hat trick from Logan Fessmeyer, the freshman attackman of this SABRECAT team. Malia is there for the face-off. Malia going against Haggard, the other very accomplished Fogo. Malia's going to come away with it. Here's a fast break opportunity and a shot. That one's going to go wide. Stopped by the goaltender for this SABRECAT team, and now we're going to see a whistle here. Looked like Paxton Zuck may have got that one straight off the ground ball. And so now we're seeing a penalty against the Sailors. Referees discussing here right around midfield. Sailors man down unit going to come on into the game. Referees taking their sweet time. Still trying to figure out what this call was. And now we'll see a decision from the referee. So it's going to be a free clear for the SABRECATS. And the Sailors are going to get back on defense as it looks like they will be a man down.
Man up to the SABRECATS.
So man up opportunity here for Castle View as we are still waiting the referees to kind of get things going here, waiting for them to blow the whistle. It's man down for the Sailors. Huge man down here for your Sailors. I didn't see what the exact call was, but they sent a pole to the box. Sailors will be a man down. It'll be a free clear for the SABRECATS. They will be starting right at the 50-yard line. If you're just joining us, folks, this has been a very back-and-forth game all afternoon. The Sailors trailing the SABRECATS 5-4 right now. Huge win for the Sailors this past Tuesday over Battle Mountain. Looking to add on to the good morale. From outside, SABRECATS man up. Schultz thought he was going to step into one for a moment. Defense is there to convince him otherwise. Now on the far side, there's a shot and a goal. The SABRECATS go low to high, and that's as pretty of a shot as you will see. Low angle riser. That's Riley Irons finally connecting on one. Beautiful goal there from the senior attackman, Riley Irons. Just like that, the Sailors find themselves down by 2. Man-up goal for the SABRECATS, and the Sailors all of a sudden wondering what happened, wondering where this game went away from them. As Cooper Malia has continued to win face-offs, the Sailors just have been unable to capitalize. Back to Malia we go. This time he's working on a 9-7 deficit, and the Sailors fans can't believe it. Malia wins the clamp. SABRECATS have been better on the GBs, though, and another whistle is going to be called here. They'll give this to the Sailors. So that time the call goes in the Sailors' favor. Quickly now driving in, and that'll be a goal. Wow, Cohen Vanderbosch just said, I'll do it myself. Didn't even give me time to reset. Cohen Vanderbosch goes straight to the crease and puts that one in with a bouncer right in front of the crease. Really nice goal there from Cohen Vanderbosch. Makes it a 1-goal game. So it looks like they kind of caught the SABRECATS sleeping there. After the referees blew it dead, they awarded possession to the Sailors, and really smart thinking there from Cohen Vanderbosch. Nobody else seemed to be paying attention. Vanderbosch takes advantage of it, puts it in the back of the net, and the Sailors are down 8-7 now with 9-8 with about 9:30 remaining. Cooper Malia again wins the clamp. He gets it out in front of him. The Sailors fighting for it. Sabres on the ground ball chase. Both teams hustling to the far side. Sailors are there, and that'll go as the Cooper Malia face-off win. Sailors looking to tie this game up. Flags are going to come in. This will go against the SABRECATS as soon as there's a dead ball. Still on the ground. Sailors retain. Here's Lyle Henninger. And finally the whistles are called here. They'll stop play. And Lyle Henninger with his palms in the air, wanting to know what happened. Seems like we're having some late game miscommunications here between this referee crew. I thought they had been doing a really nice job to start this game, but just these last couple of minutes seemingly not on the same page here. Can't really decide on a call. Both the referees having to come in from each side of the field to convene after each call. They're doing it again right here. Just a little bit sloppy. It's going to be an offsides call. And so the Sailors look like they might be 2 men up here. Huge opportunity with 8:49 remaining. Sailors trailing the SABRECATS 9-8. And the referee's still trying to find out, still trying to discuss what the official call is here. I'm really not sure what's taking so long. Some of the players for the Sailors, Lyle Henninger taking a knee now, catching a breather, as we are still in the middle of a stoppage. I don't understand. Both teams just kind of leaning on their sticks, waiting for word from the referees as they sort through this. Referees talking to the SABRECATS coaches as they want to know what's going on too. Everybody at a miss here at Gardner Field. Referees keeping us on edge. Finally, they give it to the Sailors, and we are off. Okay. Wow. So about a 2-3 minute break. The referees have some time to talk about it. They will decide the Sailors will be 2 men up. It is 6-on-4. Sailors trying to go against this box defense for the Sabres. I'm not exactly sure what the referees decided the 2 calls were, but they will be 2 men up. The Sailors. Henninger loses it. And Henninger gets it back. Really nice check there from Lyle Henninger. Big ground ball. Henninger looks for DiBiaso on the far side. It's going to be taken away again. SABRECATS take it away, down 2 men. Cannot have that. And now they're just going to run the clock out on this. SABRECATS have the ball. Sailors need to be getting 2 on it. You can hear the crowd getting into it. You have to start hammering this guy. The SABRECATS are running down below GLE, down by 2 men. This is bad business from the Sailors. Sailors fans starting to cuss and complain here as they can't believe it. The moans and the groans coming from the Sailors crowd as they just blew a 2-man up opportunity. Wow. I mean, that was unbelievable. Sabres are going to have a chance to reset here on offense now as the Sailors squandered a 2-man up opportunity. Now on the defensive side, Sailors with a good check here. Sailors doing a good job with the defensive pull. They clear it again, so that's what should happen. They get the ball away, and a great job there from the Sailors defense, able to get it back. Heartbeats go back to normal palpitations here. It was getting antsy there for a second as the SABRECATS took it away, down by 2 men. Sailors get it back, though. We are okay. Lyle Henninger controls from the near side of the field. Driving inside now. It's going to be Hoy. Cycles it back through. Here's a shot. That one's wide. Almost trickled behind the legs of the goaltender. He was able to get it. And now it's going to be Castle Rock clearing. On the clear, they throw it over the head of the defender. Sailors take over. 6:35 left to go here, folks. The Sailors trail by 1. Near side, it's Lyle Henninger working on a hat trick. Henninger brings it in. Henninger over to Grady Keefe. Keefe gives it over to the far side of the field. The Sailors are going to reset from the top of the box. Here's a dodge with the left hand. Sailors looking inside. There's a shot and a goal. They're going to say that one slipped by the goaltender there. The Sailors tie this game up. So the SABRECAT goaltender saved that shot for a moment and then lost it, and it sneaks by him into the net. That'll go as a goal for the Sailors. 9-9 here, folks. 6:12 remaining. Crowd getting into it. Cooper Malia back to the center S for your Sailors. Tied up game, 9-9. Here on KTYV 105.7. Still waiting for a confirmation on that last goal score here for the Sailors. Here's a nice face-off win. Cooper Malia does it again, gets it into the box, and Paxton Zuck able to clear it. Good job here from the Sailors. Lyle Henninger will run around, wait for the shift to come on, and now the Sailors are back in business. Playing against the clock. 5:45 to go here. Sailors get it down below GLE. Henninger and company. Over to Grady Keefe. Now from the top of the box, Sailors going to watch a dodge. Little two-man game with Keefe and Moss, and Keefe bounces one in. Grady Keefe with his first goal of the game. Maybe one of his first goals of the season. He's had one other? Okay, so Grady Keefe.
And then the last goal is from
Vanderbosch getting the last one. Keefe with this one. So Vanderbosch with 2 on the day. Grady Keefe with his first one. I think he has one other on the season. And the Sailors are up 10-9. So 3 unanswered goals here from your Sailors in the fourth quarter. You love to see it. Crowd getting into it. Sailors on top by 1. Cooper Malia puts it behind him. He's able to get his own ground ball, and again he draws the shove. That's got to be a push from behind. I mean, it absolutely has to be.
They did. They gave us the ball.
And so they gave the Sailors the ball. Thank you. Yes.
Heads up!
Cooper Malia drawing another push. I mean, just as textbook as it gets from the face-off position. Cooper Malia having himself a day. Sailors going to handle it. Lyle Henninger and company from the near side. Almost called him his brother there. Tommy Henninger, an assistant coach on this team. Good save there from the SABRECATS. Sailors win the chase. They'll bring it in from X. 10-9 game. Sailors on top if you're just joining us. Final 5 minutes to go here live on KTYV. Grady Keefe just had the goal. He drives with his right hand. Keefe, number 24. Gives it now down to his attackman. Here's Grove around the corner. Grove thought he had one, and that one's just going to go harmlessly to the outside of the cage. Sailors trying to pick it back up. SABRECATS trying to clear. Ball goes out of bounds right around the 50-yard line. And they'll say it'll remain Sailors' possession. Sailors still hanging on to a 1-goal lead. Inside now. Here come the Sailors. They slow things down. They get it into the box. 3:58 and counting. Sailors just working with the clock now. Here's Henninger.
What is that hook?
That might have been a call there. Maybe good defense. And the referees are going to throw the flag. So a call here, and the Sailors will be a man up right in front of the referee. Great work there from your Steamboat Sailors as they're going to be a man up. 10-9, 3:46 left to go. All right, so lock in and turn your radio dials up, folks. We are in for another nail-biter. Here on KTYV 105.7, the Sailors find themselves in another one-goal game against the Castleview SABRECATS. 10-9 your score here following the penalty. Sailors are a man up. Have to capitalize here if you're Steamboat. Cutting across the middle, the Sailors get a shot off. That one's going to go wide. Sailors win the chase. Now from X, 3.5 to play. Sailors up 10-9. Man up. Sailors from GLE working now to Henninger. Henninger's got 2 on the afternoon. Henninger back over to Gotro, cycles it back through to Henninger. He steps into one, gives it to Gotro. Gotro's going to pause for a moment, get it back now down below GLE. Coming hard around the crease, that's DiBiaso. Up to Henninger, he takes the shot, and goalie might have seen his life flash before his eyes there. Henninger puts one right by his head, and the Sailors win the chase again. Henninger missed everything there, still looking for that hat trick on the afternoon. It's Grove up top for this Sailors man-up unit. Going to see a dodge from the top now. Driving inside, immediately double teamed. SABRECATS converge. Brilliant defense there from the SABRECATS as they're able to take it away. Ball's on the ground for a moment. SABRECATS still trying to clear. Moving left to right on your radio dial, and the Sailors are there to stymie it again. Whistles everywhere. The crowd's getting into it, and we're going to see a stoppage. Looks like the Sailors got a timeout off as they had possession briefly. So some heads-up coaching there from Kevin Sankey and company as the Sailors, with 2:31 to go, hanging on to a 10-9 lead. You know, whenever you're in this situation, the best thing you can do is really just shoot. Shoot as much as you can. If I'm the Sailors here, I'm getting it into the stick of Lyle Henninger. I'm getting it into the stick of Tyler Grove, Ethan DiBiaso. The more you can shoot with 2:30 left to go, and as long as you've got an attackman back there to win the chase, you will be okay. You will be okay. Either you're going to miss and win the chase, or you are going to score. If I'm the Sailors, I would be telling them to pepper this goaltender for the final 2 minutes of this game. Sailors again hanging on to a 10-9 lead. If you're just joining us, thanks so much for being here. Sailors have gone back and forth with this SABRECAT 5A team for the entirety of the day. Final 2.5 minutes live here on 105.7, 97.7 KTYV in the midst of a timeout. You can also watch us live on SteamboatRadio.com or on the YouTube channel as well. Just type in Steamboat Radio. Super easy, super simple. You too can watch this Sailors lacrosse team try to cruise back to 500. Sailors coming into this game 2-3. They would love to get to 3-3 with Summit County on deck this weekend. So out of the timeout, here we go. Sailors, final 2.5 remaining. Don't go anywhere, folks. It's a one-goal game. 10-9 your score, 2:29 to go. It's going to be Reese Hoy. Hoy handles it from the far side, gets it inside the box. Hoy now is going to take it all the way down below GLE. He tells his attackman to clear out. Hoy is just trying to waste some clock here as he's finally able to ditch it off to Teo Poppleton. Teo handles it for a moment. He puts a shot on the net. Not really what you want there, as that's goes harmlessly into the stick of Stifler. Stifler's going to clear this thing, and now you're giving the SABRECATS a chance with 1:45 to go. SABRECATS have the opportunity. From X, they work. Sailors' defense has to be perfect here. SABRECATS down by 1. Here's Riley Irons. He's so dangerous with that big right hand. Irons has it from X. Irons wants the one-on-one. He's got a shorty down low. Irons looks inside, and the give-and-go goal is good. Riley Irons gets credit for the assist, and the SABRECATS bury it on the doorstep. As textbook as it gets, folks, they write that thing up in McGraw-Hill. It was so clean. Riley Irons with the assist, and the SABRECATS tie this thing up. 10-10. Wow. Sometimes I feel like I'm only a part of the close games here. Every game that I seem to call looks like an overtime game. 1:18 remaining there. It's still early to be calling it an OT. 1 minute and 18 seconds. We go back to the center S. Cooper Malia wins the faceoff. Cooper Malia, my MVP of this game here today. A whistle's going to be called here. The Sailors will take another timeout. Cooper Malia will head to the bench with possession. 1:07 to go. 10-10. Wow. Sailors running the gauntlet. Certainly a brutal part of the schedule here. If you've been listening to this radio station for the last week, you have heard overtime. You've heard a double overtime game against the Aspen Skiers. You've heard a very tight nail biter against the Air Force Cadets. Sailors went on the road and they were able to beat Battle Mountain, one of their most hated rivals, and now they find themselves back here against a non-conference 5A opponent with 1 minute remaining at Gardner Field. Special thanks to our sponsors here on the show, or on the broadcast, I should say. Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you and the Sailors get a good night's sleep. Come in for a test nap today on Loggers Lane. Builder's First Source. For all your building materials, go to 2 convenient locations in Steamboat on 13th Street and Pine Grove Road. Dodson Payment Solutions, bringing local point of sale payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more to your business. Learn more at dodsonpos.com. So Cooper Malia ended with possession after a very nice face-off win. Sailors are going to have it here, folks. Who is going to be the hero is the real question. Will it be Tyler Grove, the attackman, who's been oh so good in these fourth quarters? Will it be Lyle Henninger as he searches for his 3rd goal of the game? Who will it be? The Sailors are off. Here we go. Final minute remaining. The Sailors handle it from X. Do not turn the ball over. They look inside, and the first thing they do is turn the ball over. I can't believe it. The Sailors left it on the ground, and a whistle's going to be called here. They are lucky. And it'll be a timeout, Castleview. They are going to talk about it. Wow. So, right as I say, don't turn the ball over, the Sailors throw it away. And with 51 seconds remaining in the game, tied at 10, that quite possibly could have been the worst thing that you could do in that situation. Just an errant pass. Sailors looking to go inside. And don't get me wrong, folks. This SABRECAT defense has been very good today. Very good. Just as good as the Sailors defense, especially in terms of clearing the ball and getting it beyond midfield. And that's where they are going to have it here coming out of the timeout. 51 seconds remain here at Gardner Field. This is it, folks. The Sailors on the brink of getting back to 500 or going to 2-4. Summit County on deck this weekend, like I said. Sailors defense going to have to lock in here and look out for the SABRECATS shooters. Parker Schultz has 4 goals. Riley Irons has a couple. Carson Billings has a couple. A lot of shooters on this SABRECAT team. 51 seconds remain. They're going to have to bring it up the entire way. Moving left to right on your radio dial, it'll be the SABRECATS with the final 45 seconds of the game, folks. Here we go. It's going to be Max Stifler. He gets it up to the deep hole. All the way beyond the 50-yard line, the SABRECATS are going to clear. They get it inside the box. The Sailors defense looks on. Turn that radio dial up. 25 seconds to go here. Here's the SABRECATS from the top of the box. It'll be Riley Irons. Irons down low. SABRECATS driving. SABRECATS driving up top. Here's a shot, and Ike Alexander watches it into his chest. Unbelievable save from Ike Alexander, and he keeps the Sailors alive. The final 5 seconds of this game, final 2.5 seconds of this game, Ike Alexander, boy oh boy, you deserve a steak, my friend, because this one could have been over if it wasn't for the oh-so-talented goaltender of this Sailors team. We are headed to overtime, folks. That is right. Again, live here on 105.7. Thanks so much for joining us. We are headed to the overtime period on 97.7 and 105.7. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining us. A spectacular save from Ike Alexander with no time remaining keeps the Sailors in this game. And like I said, folks, if you have a good face-off guy and a good goalie, you can take it as far as they will let you. Cooper Malia and Ike Alexander have shown exactly that here today for this Sailors team. Another overtime game here on your Sailors Sports Radio Connection. I can't believe it, folks. This team loves the close matchups. Fingernails getting beat up here in this one today. As the crowd is feeling it at Gardner Field. I love it. Nothing better than some overtime lacrosse. Sudden death. For those who do not know how the rules work, it is sudden death in lacrosse. First one to score, and the game will be over. The last overtime game was just last week against the Aspen Skiers. Sailors found themselves in a double overtime nail biter, and unfortunately Aspen was able to end it with a doorstep shot right in front of Alexander. Certainly looking to avoid that again today, and I can almost guarantee you that is what he's thinking about right now. As Ike Alexander, the hero of the final 5 minutes of that game, trots back out onto the field. So here we go. The crowd is loud. The sun is peeking behind the mountains, and we are off here at Gardner Field, live on 105.7. This is overtime lacrosse, folks, here on KTYV. Stay tuned. Cooper Malia heads to the face-off S. He's going against the great Parker Schultz this time. Schultz wins the faceoff. It's a fast break opportunity. Interesting move there for the SABRECATS as they did not put Haggerty out there. Haggerty was having trouble with Malia. There's a shot in the goal, and that is going to do it. What a shame. The SABRECATS end it with a big left-hand shot from Riley Irons in the top corner, and the Sailors just really did not have a chance off the face-off. You know, I was thrown off guard a little bit there. Hunter Haggerty, the Fogo, who has been doing the majority of the face-offs for this SABRECAT team, they pulled him because he had been losing to Cooper Malia, and they put in Parker Schultz instead, and Parker Schultz won it with ease. And the SABRECATS take it all down, and Riley Irons with the exclamation point sends the Sailors home into the evening. Wow, that's frustrating. As frustrating as a loss as the Sailors will endure, as this was a game they badly wanted to win. They easily could have won at a certain point, up by 4 goals in this game. The Sailors are going to lose this one to the 5A Castle View SABRECATS by a score of 10-11. in overtime. Unbelievable. And nobody is more pissed about that than Ike Alexander, I can promise you. Ike Alexander, again, with a spectacular save to, keep this game, to even let it go into overtime. And then right there, the Sailors face off and defensive units just kind of let him down. That's really unfortunate. But thanks so much for joining us here, folks. Sailors will be taking on Summit County this weekend. And then they will be back home for Vail Mountain on Tuesday. Brian Harvey will have that call. But for Lone Epstein and everybody here at Steamboat Radio, it has been a pleasure being a part of these broadcasts here this season. As the Sailors drop another one, they will drop to 2-4 on the year in a brutal, brutal loss to the Castleview SABRECATS in overtime. Sailors going to wrap this one up by a score of 11-10. Cooper Malia, Ike Alexander did about as much as they could here this afternoon. And from Gardner Field, I'm Lone Epstein saying so long and have a great night. Sailors Lacrosse will be back on Tuesday.
Steamboat Sailors Lacrosse on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Builder's First Source,
the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens & Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
One Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
and the agency Steamboat.
Thanks for listening to Steamboat Sailor Sports.
Win on three. 1, 2, 3.
On 105.7 Sports on FM, KTYV Steamboat Springs.
The Steamboat Sailors.
The Steamboat Sailors girls soccer team looks to continue their winning ways Saturday when the Niwot Cougars come to town, with the pregame show starting at 10:30 and kickoff at 11. Listen and watch the game on SteamboatRadio.com or at KTYV Sports on FM at 97.7 and 105.7 on your FM dial. Sailor Sports broadcasts are brought